bugging out, man. People be too damn worried about being loud and wrong and just negative on other people's socials. Can we stop that? Can we as the Black community pioneer that change, please? Yo, what's up, people? Welcome to the Gifted Biscuit podcast. My name is Jahlil Tobee, aka Captain CoStar, and what's going on? How are y'all doing? I missed y'all. Welcome to episode 5 of what is soon to become, if it's not already, your favorite podcast for inspiration, motivation, and all that stuff in between. Now, quick disclaimer before we get into the show. I curse a lot, so if that ain't what you're into, if you're close to your parents, if you're at your grandma's house, if you're at work and you don't have the common sense to have headphones on, whatever you incur, because you listening to me, that's on you. Now, let me just take the time real quick and thank everybody for their continued support. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. Thank you guys for your feedback, your comments, your likes, your shares, what have you. Thank you so much. And also, let me say, you can take this show on the go. That's right. You can find Gifted Biscuit on YouTube, Spotify, not SoundCloud yet, we're working on that, Apple, Anchor, all the cool stuff and all the major, and Google Podcasts too. We leveling up, just to let y'all know. You can find us on all those places, like I said, YouTube, Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, everywhere. Just search Gifted Biscuit on your favorite app. Hit follow and enjoy. Make sure to rate us 5 stars where and when you can. If you're watching the video version at Coffee Shop Network on YouTube.com, shameless plug. Hey, like, share, hit the follow button, subscribe, all that good stuff, because it moves up the algorithm, which helps us get exposure and keeps my lights on, because I am poor and I need to get the bag. Today is October 21st, 2020, and we are going to get into episode 5. And I think y'all gonna like this show today, because this topic, we gonna get into it. We gonna get into a lot of good stuff right now. So, before that, check out my beard. I know y'all saw me on episode 4, and I was looking a little rugged. I know some of y'all said something. Your boy went into the bathroom real quick. Well, not real quick, it was yesterday. But I went in there and I cut myself up real nice. I'm looking real right and real tight. I just wanted to take that time just to appreciate myself. Like I said, every episode y'all can expect, I'm gonna find some way to compliment my damn self, and you should too. We just gotta love ourselves, man. We gotta find more innovative and creative ways to love ourselves, man. Can I get a round of applause for the self-care today? Can I get a round of applause for the somewhat consistency of being here today? Thank you. Let's get into it. Opening statements. So if you haven't noticed, this isn't on Wednesday. You're not watching this on Wednesday because I'm recording it on Wednesday. And I know I said a lot about consistency, and I still plan on being consistent. And the reason why I say somewhat consistent is because during my whole journey, I've had to figure out a way to be consistent and to create content on my own terms. And I realized that every content creator has to go through that at some point of finding that balance. Because we've all been there, right? We've all seen the YouTuber who's trying to make a video a day. How the fuck do you do that? Like, you've seen the guy that's like, yo, I'm gonna eat 100 pizzas in 100 days. Like, I'm gonna make 1,000 videos in 1,000 days. I'm gonna do 1,000 push-ups for 100 days. Like, you set up these unrealistic goals that don't give you space for your life, and you get burnt out. And I realize with all the projects that I'm juggling, some of which I can't talk to y'all about right now, but just know we cooking in the studio. We got a bunch of cool content coming your way. I know y'all been waiting for the new content break. I've been reformatting it, changing it up, getting it right for y'all, because I want y'all to have value. I want you guys to come to my channel. Again, YouTube, Coffee Shop Network, YouTube.com. Shameless plug one more time. I want y'all to come and gain some knowledge from it, gain some value, gain some perspective, raise your context and your content. That's what I want. And if I'm not doing that, I don't mind taking the time to take time out of the content that I was putting out and reformat it to give you guys the best value. And that's why my opening statement, like I said, I just want to create content on my own terms. I want to create content on my own terms, and I want to make sure what I put out I can be proud of. Also, adding a Q&A section. I know I told you I want this shit to be short because I know y'all got shit to do, but at the same time of being concise and compact, I want to make sure that I'm answering your questions. I want to make sure that we are establishing a dialogue, right? So, before we get into it, I'll let y'all know, you got questions on life, lifestyle, finance, inspiration, motivation, self-help, self-care, all that cool stuff in between. Please don't hesitate to hit me up on my DMs on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and all those places. I normally, before the podcast will go up, I'll put it either the day or a couple days before. I will put up a little square, and it'll be like, hey, you got any questions for me? Or if you want to be a little more private, you want to go a little anonymous, a little incognito, hit me with my email, which is going to appear somewhere on the screen. I ain't decided yet. It's going to appear www.costar123@gmail.com. Just put Q&A in the subject line. Everyone will remain anonymous unless described otherwise. And with that said, we're going to get into the show. So, main topic number 1. I was born with nothing but a chance. We're going to talk about it. What does that mean? How does it apply to you? How can you use that in your content creation? What's the point, right? Man, that water's busting. God. This show was great. Man, don't you just love the professionalism of me just drinking water in your face or in your ear like a fucking weirdo? So, the full quote is, I was born with nothing, I will die with nothing. I deserve nothing but a chance. That's deep. That's a real deep one. Now, it's very, what's the word? It's a very, I don't want to say nihilistic, but like it's a very like dark saying, right? It's not sunshine and rainbows. It's not happiness and all that good stuff. It's not that. But it's realistic. It's grounded, right? All that is guaranteed is death and taxes. Those are the two things, bar none, that are guaranteed to be in your life. And even though our boy Donald Trump only paid $750, he still paid something in taxes. And he's still gonna have to answer to whoever he's gonna have to answer to when it's his time to go. But that's not the point. The point is, you were born with nothing, you will die with nothing, you deserve nothing but a chance. So I hear a lot of people on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, you deserve this, you deserve that, I deserve this, I know my value, I know my worth, I know blah, 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 whatever, what have you. And the problem that I have, and let just as a quick aside, I am a huge proponent of know your worth, but knowing your worth in relation to what you are selling. So when people say, I know my worth, what they are saying is, I know what I can bring to a table and what value I can present. But what they are not saying, what a lot of people get mixed up is, I deserve a certain quality of something, right? I deserve them that Birkin bag. I deserve them red bottoms. I deserve this house. I deserve blah, blah, blah. You don't deserve shit. The truth is, we don't deserve anything. Whatever you got, you worked for. You don't deserve it, you worked for it. So you achieved it. Right? Because that sets up the premise that good things happen to good people, bad things happen to bad people, right? So if something bad happens to you, you deserved it because you were a bad person, right? That's not the truth. Two things can be true. The truth is that everything that you have, everything that you've worked for, you have because you worked for it. You didn't just deserve it. You didn't just pop out the womb and get a 2-story building or a business or a growing community. No, you didn't deserve that. You worked hard. You put in blood, sweat, tears, consistency, faith, hard work, all that good shit. All that. You didn't deserve it, right? But why is this important, right? Why is this phrase so important? Why does it hit a special chord? Why can I not just brush it off, right? The truth is, we live, especially in America, for my international peeps out there, in America, we live in a society of capitalism, right? So what that means is that your worth is directly tied to the amount of money you can produce, right? But the problem with that is that We get so wrapped up in this game of making money, of climbing a social ladder, of getting somewhere, that by the time you look around, it's time to retire. Before you know it, you got one foot in the grave, and before you know it, you on the other side. You can't take your riches with you. We have seen time and time again of people dying with millions and billions of dollars to their name. Can't take it with you. God don't accept EBT. God don't accept debit cards. He doesn't accept credit cards. He doesn't accept Discover, Amex, MasterCard. He don't accept those. He don't. So you gonna die, and you gonna die having nothing. It don't matter what you say you have. You died, and that was it. Right? Because last time I checked, you don't go to heaven, and it's like, see, we could get you a nice mansion on top of a nice hill, but you died with $5.23 in your wallet. That's not gonna cut it, sir. Ooh. See, we could have your uncle who died in '96 wire you some money, but it's Sunday, it's the Sabbath, we kind of rest on that. Ooh, gonna have to wait till Monday. Like, no, you die with nothing. And when you are born with yourself. If you're even lucky enough to survive that process of the horrifying and mystifying process of birth. So glad I'm a man. Just so glad. Because that shit is scary as fuck. But you're born with nothing. Everything you have from that point on, you are either given or you work hard to get. Right? All you are guaranteed, if you survive, if you even survive, is a chance to make something of yourself. Whether or not you do is up to you. Right? As I've always said, no choice is still a choice. All you're presented with are choices and options and consequences based on those choices and options. Right? So, why, like I said, why is that important? Why is that important, Jahlil? What does that have to do with anything, right? How does that help me as a creator? I am always going to stress, and one thing you're going to see in this channel is that I stress group economics, I stress Black people as a group and as a community and minorities and people of color coming together and making something, right? And giving something to the future generations, right? So that is one of the reasons why it's important to me, because let's just say if I'm a billionaire, right? If I'm a billionaire and I'm about to die, why am I going to hoard this wealth? Why don't I just give it to my community and help enrich my community? Why am I not making moves to further my community and to further people who look like me? Right? If I was born with nothing, that means all this material shit can go. But I'ma still be me. I'ma still be the bodacious, thick-bearded man that you see in front of your camera, right? And if I deserve nothing, then I don't have an expectation that the world owes me anything. So everything that I have, I can appreciate because I know that I worked for it. Anything free ain't worth the shit it was made with, ain't worth the shit it was printed on, ain't worth the shit that it took to get it. The same thing holds true with everything, right? So that's why if you break it down, like I said, if you're born with nothing, then you have nothing to lose. You are who you are. If you're gonna die with nothing, then you can take that wealth that you've built over the course of your life and you can give it out and you can spread the message of group economics and building up our communities and getting us in better perceptions. And if you deserve nothing, then you don't have an expectation that the world owes you anything, so you can go out there and you can truly work it out and get what you think you deserve, regardless if you actually deserve it or not. Because that's the truth. The truth is, we owe our ancestors, we owe those who fought in those trenches, whatever trenches they may be, whether they are financial, socioeconomic, actual slavery, Jim Crow, racial shit, misogynistic shit, fucking any form of oppression. Our ancestors fought through it and fought and made better. So we deserve to make better for other people. That's what we deserve. We deserve the chance to make it better for our future generations to give. Because like I said, like I keep coming back to it on everything that I do, it's about value. And the way that you get value is that you give value. That's why I said in the last episode, go watch that if you didn't watch it. I dropped some gems in there about building our own spaces, building our own tables, and how we have incredible melanated people with Black excellence doing that, but we need more. We need to create value. And the way we do that is that we constantly, when we start our journeys, and even continue our journeys, we remember, I was born with nothing, I will die with nothing. I deserve nothing, not a damn thing, but a chance, a shot in my life, as long as I am alive, to make something out of myself and make a difference in my community. That's what we need to be focusing on. How can my art, my creations, my videos, my writing, my whatever, how can that benefit my community? How can that benefit people who look like me? How can that benefit people who don't look like me? What value do I give so that I can receive it in return in whatever way I need it to be? And when we think about that, when we take this quote and we dissect it, we can level set ourselves to get to that point. Now, we're gonna take it back. We're gonna take it back. Like I said, the Q&A section. I'm gonna be a little lighter because I got a little heavy with y'all. I got a little strong arm. Let's take a little back. Okay. So, before I start this, disclaimer. I be putting disclaimers in my videos so y'all know. What I say is not law. I am not God. I'm just giving y'all my parsec. Let me fuck it up, yo. This show is great. I love it. I'm amazing. One take. Trust. One take. I'll be giving y'all my perspective on my opinion. Alright? Do what the fuck you want to do. Live your life. Try to be the best person you can be. And if you want my input, like I said, it'll be somewhere here, probably in my space and in my face. You can always talk to me on my DMs, Twitter, Instagram. Every week, like I said before, we do the podcast. I open up for Q&A on those platforms. If you want to do it anonymously and you want to have a more detailed discussion, hey, email me at www.costar123@gmail.com. Everyone is anonymous unless proven otherwise. So let's get into this question. Like I said, a little lighthearted, a little something to end the day. Micah on Instagram asked, what do you think about toxic masculinity and people consider things like cooking or taking naps or sitting in certain positions as being gay? Tea and naps aren't gay. Okay, to that, I'm gonna say, number one, I love naps. The fuck? I love naps, and I am 100% male. And can we just really quickly talk about toxic masculinity real quickly? Like, because I've been seeing it a lot, right? Not even just with his question, but just in social media in general, of men and women just being like, he ordered water he got a lemon in his water. He kind of sus. He wants to order fish. I don't know, that's kind of sus. Oh, he wants an appetizer? He wants dessert? I don't know, that's kind of feminine. He cooks? Oh, that's a life skill. And niggas be tired. You tell me I can't take a nap? First off, let's level set this shit. Let's level set this shit. Number one, the only thing that makes you gay is fucking another dude and enjoying it because he's a dude. Okay? Anything else is not gay. Anything else is not homosexual. Okay? I can wear a dress. I can rock some fucking heels. I can put on lipstick. I don't make me gay. Means I like that shit. Do I like that shit? No. But a man who does like that shit isn't gay because he likes it. Now, he may be gay because he has sex with men and he enjoys that because they're men, but that doesn't make him gay. And having these weird, like, unwritten rules of toxic masculinity, of you can't order a dessert, or you can't take a nap a certain time, or you can't. Why are we doing this? Why do we constantly seek to constrict and restrict people from enjoying themselves as they freely wish to do? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm a grown ass man. I pay my own damn bills. I'm not gonna let you, random person on the internet, tell me that what the fuck I do is gay if I'm not personally slurping some dude. Alright? Like, and secondly, that whole thing about, that's gay. First off, I thought we as the black community were trying to get better at, getting over that stupid homophobic shit of the 80s and 90s and not using gay in a derogatory sense. Because that's what you're doing here, is you're saying, that's gay, aka that's bad. Nah, I'm down for my gay homies. I'm down for my homosexuals. I'm down for my lesbians. I'm down for my pansexuals. I'm down for whoever you are, whatever you want to be, do you. Your right, your sexuality, your being is not a political sense, and it should not be, and it should not be something that is debated. You are a grown-ass person who pays their own damn bills, or you are your own person in general. Nigga, do you. Especially for these assholes who say the same stupid shit like this, but then are like, oh, I'm about getting money. Nigga, you cannot possibly be about getting money if you waste your mental energy thinking about, oh, you know what? I do want that parfait, but I don't want that nigga Lil John looking at me eat some cream. Oh no, that's kind of sus. Nigga, if you don't eat that damn parfait and enjoy your damn life, people need to start, truly, people need to mind their own damn business, number one. And two, they need to be worried about getting money. You out here worried about me taking a nap, not knowing when I wake up, I'm out here making moves and business deals, making more than you do in a month. Well, what are we on? We at the black community need to tackle this fucking transphobic, homophobic, misogynist bullshit and get it out the way. And if you are that stuck in your ways to where that level of growth is so beyond you, very simply, nigga, if it's not making you money, why are you worried about it? And it's not, like I said, it's not just men, it's women too. They also perpetuate misogyny. They also perpetuate homophobia and transphobia. And we need to get over that. And I don't know what y'all need to do, but y'all better learn. Y'all better get up there. Y'all better become more educated, more well-rounded, because I'm not here for it. I don't stand it. Anybody in my comment sections being homophobic, transphobic, misogynist, all that good shit, leave. Leave or get banned. When my Twitch launches, and it will in about a month, shameless plug again, look out for that. We're going to be in that PS5 with my boy Miles Morales in Brooklyn. When that happens, anybody I see on that bullshit, you're getting banned. Anybody I see on my platforms, you're getting banned. You're going to get made fun of first for being a fucking idiot, then you're going to get fucking banned. I don't tolerate that shit. Like I said, your sexuality, your preferences, that is you, and that is not a political debate, that is not a political stance. Black Lives Matter is not a political stance. Trans Lives Matter, all that shit, that's not a political stance. They are people. But to even put it back even further, like I said, why are you worried about what does and what doesn't make people gay? Get money. Truly, get money. Move on. And I don't know, yo, this shit gets me triggered. I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna get some of this water. I'm telling y'all, people be worried about the wrong shit. If a dude, and you know what? If I'm half the editor that I think I am, I'm gonna put up some examples if I can find them. If I can find them, if Google Images will be good to me, which I hope it will be. I hope it will be. I'm gonna put up some examples because people be bugging out, man. People be too damn worried about being loud and wrong and just negative on other people's socials. Can we stop that? Can we as the black community pioneer that change, please? So, to close that, yes, Micah, I agree with you, tea and naps aren't gay, and to add on to that, any person that looks at you sus and says, hey, I don't know about that, bro. I don't know. You drinking that Malibu Bay Breeze, kind of sus. We over here, we drinking liquor. We drinking old fashions and bourbon and whiskey. Tell him to fuck off and go get some money, bro. And I repeat, just to end cap that, if you are not having sex with a man because he is a man, it ain't gay. Move on. It's 2020. Y'all need to be worried about this damn coronavirus and these fucking idiots out here who are, yo, I'm gonna go on to a quick tangent. Yo, this motherfucker, I was in Walmart, bro. I was in fucking Walmart. This nigga had the nerve to pull down his mask, people, and cough over the mask. Lord Jesus, y'all out here worried about a man taking naps, and y'all not worried about public safety and health. Y'all need to be worried about sanitizing and not coughing over the mask. I don't, listen, people, we're not gonna get into that. Like I said, we're gonna keep this concise, compact, and we're gonna try to get you in and get you out. We're already approaching that half an hour mark, and I already know who's ever listening to this on their drive, you probably know where you gotta be. Pay attention to the road, drive safe. If you listen to me doing your chores, whatever, cool. Pay attention. Don't fuck up whatever you're doing, or your mom gonna beat your ass. Beautiful podcast, rated 5 stars. But let's close this out. My closing statements. Again, if you want your questions answered on life, finance, inspiration, motivation, black culture, any of that stuff and that shit in between, you can email me at CaptainCoStar123@gmail.com with the subject line Q&A. Other than that, remember, you were born with nothing, you will die with nothing but a chance. That's all you deserve. So let's make sure that when we create our things, we level set so that we understand that the point of putting ourselves out there, spreading our inner light, is to give value so that we can receive it. And it is so that we understand that we don't deserve anything but the chance to work as hard as we can to achieve our dreams. And that when we do achieve those dreams, since we're going to die with nothing, we make sure to put other people on. We make sure to give people their flowers. We make sure to spread our wealth so that the future generation can enjoy themselves even higher and achieve even higher levels because our ancestors did that for us. So, with all that said, thank you so much for listening or watching. If you're watching the video version at Coffee Shop Network at youtube.com. One last time, shameless plug for the win. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, please raise... Really? Fucking up at the end? If you did, please rate this podcast 5 stars on Apple Podcasts or wherever you can. Because obviously this is an amazing podcast. It's the best thing ever. It helps move the show up the algorithm and brings in new listeners, which can get me the bag, which I need because I am poor. Like I said, these decorations are not cheap. This luxurious beard is not maintained cheaply. And speaking of giving me some support, if you really want to support the show, please consider visiting my website. Well, I say our website, but you know, I'm one of the faces on there. I'm pretty. Please visit the website giftedbiscuit.com for more in-depth articles on motivation, self-care, finance, pop culture, all that good stuff. We try to be as consistent as possible, putting out new articles whenever we can. Other than that, if you really want to support us, you can also hit up my Cash App over here on the rotating scroll, $ Captain CoStar. Also, you can hit the QR code, which will take you on the links if you are watching us on desktop or on your big screen. Either way, thank you again for listening. Thank you guys for your support. I look forward to this every week. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for taking the time to be with your boy. I'm going to see y'all later on the next episode. Peace. If you like this episode, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for all of our new episodes. Also, consider visiting www.giftedbiscuit.com for more in-depth articles from inspiration to motivation to much more. Have a great day.